Radiation is everywhere. We see the world because of it, and we utilize various aspects of its properties to elicit change to our environment. The source of energy is not hard to track down. It only takes looking up to pinpoint its origin. The sun in the center of our solar system is a powerful object that emits radiation. If you ever followed the sun's activities through the solar and heliospheric observatory, you will undoubtedly have seen a solar flare. Under specific conditions, the sun emits high bursts of radiation, which we see as a brief intensification of light. Sometimes solar flares are facing away from our planet, but sometimes they are facing directly at us. When they do face us, we can expect a direct hit of radiation. The radiation emitted by the sun encompasses a large range of the electromagnetic spectrum. We as humans perceive only a fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum known as the visible spectrum, which includes the perception of a variety of colors and hues. When you examine the electromagnetic spectrum closely, you notice that below and above this visible spectrum, other types of waves exist, which we are incapable of perceiving. Only through the invention of sensitive imaging technologies have we been able to detect and perceive electromagnetic radiation in the ranges of radio waves, microwaves, and infrared waves, as well as the ultraviolet, X-ray, and gamma rays. Although the technology we use does not enable us to see in those ranges, they do translate the information into a visible representation that we can make sense of. That means that the solar flares SOHO detects only presents to us a representation of the radiation spectrum emitted. On the video feed from the sun, we only perceive a sharp intensification of light. There is so much that the human brain is not displaying. The wavelength is either too long for us to perceive or too short. What this means is that much of what could exist in our space is not truly available for display on the screen of our conscious minds. One can only imagine how other wavelengths appear in reality, like ultraviolet, without the compression of the wavelength into a visible experience. The human body is capable of perceiving the electromagnetic spectrum by means of its sensory organs. The body is designed to enable us to experience the holographic light show of the material world. While the mind perceives the external world, it requires the physical body to collect the electromagnetic information from its surroundings in order to piece together a coherent light feed of the manifested terrain. The environment is filled with propagating waves of many different wavelengths. Cell phone towers connect your phone to your friend's phone using radio waves. The microwave oven generates microwave radiation to cook food. The images of your teeth made possible at the dentist's uses X-rays. And the monitor you are using to watch this video is propagating light radiation at a range of wavelengths within the visible spectrum. Propagating waves of radiation are literally everywhere and at all times. Our eyes can only detect a very limited range of the electromagnetic spectrum, which means that a great deal of information is not made consciously available for us to perceive. In the next series of video lessons, we will explore and examine what the electromagnetic spectrum is all about, such as its basic characteristics of wavelength, frequency, energy, and temperature. Since light is all around and our body is designed to read and translate the wavelengths into meaningful and useful constructs, it becomes important to familiarize oneself with these basic concepts. By doing so, we can begin speaking the same language and travel deeper down the rabbit hole in our quest to comprehend the biological energy systems. As we progress with knowledge, your comprehension of these fundamental lessons will improve the way in which you view the true nature of your body and of the environment.